All right, so this is a single arm press and a few of the scales that we can do for them. You get the dumbbell up on your shoulders. You wanna make sure that this is always braced like anything else that we do. And then basically, you press. Now the idea is once it goes up overhead, you wanna lock out the elbow, keep it racked right over the middle of the body, or sorry, right over the middle of the foot on that side. And then you just come back down. That's it. So brace and press. The tendency is to want to twist with this. Try to resist that. That's part of the strength that we're going for here. So it's bells on your shoulder and press it up. This can be done with a kettlebell. This can be done with a dumbbell. This can be done with your hand. This can be done with a metal plate like this guy right here. You can take it as light as you need to. You can take a small child, put it in that hand. Just make sure you got a good grip on it. But that is a press. This is a dumbbell burpee, and a dumbbell burpee is basically taking a set of dumbbells, doing a burpee on them, and then standing up. So take a set of dumbbells, put it on the ground, do your burpee, push up, jump back, stand up. Now you can give a little hop if you want to, not really required, but that is a dumbbell burpee. So this is a halo. It can be done with almost anything. We're gonna use a little plate here. You can do it with a kettlebell, a dumbbell, a bagel, whatever you need to do it with. But the idea is that you get a little resistance and you go out and around your head and do a halo, a circle out and around. Now you're gonna do a certain amount one direction and then a certain amount the other direction, whatever we list. Now you could do a reverse on each one, so go out and around and then stop and then go back around the other direction and just count that as one, half the reps, whatever it is. But the idea here is that you're not manipulating your torso too much, you're not reaching for it. Yeah, you don't need to add the pelvic thrust in there. You're just looking to get the shoulders nice and warm, out and around the head and come back. Don't be macho about this and use some super heavy, inappropriate load. Just go out and around, come back. Watch your man bun if you have a man bun, or your lady bun if you have a lady bun, and looking to circle that head like a halo, the halo. So this is a good morning. It stands for good morning hamstrings. Basically, you hold the weight either on your chest or on your back, and keeping your legs straight, you go down, maybe put a little soft bend in the knee. You go down until you get a stretch from your hamstrings and then come back up. Now, Cheryl's going down super, super far. This is how you do it on the back. She's going down really far because she has that flexibility through her hamstrings and she can keep that nice rigid back position. Some of us will be going down a much shorter distance, just getting the hamstring there. And you kind of squeeze your butt to stand back up. Now, there's a split stance version of this where you basically go in a split stance and you do the same thing. And it's just gonna shift the stretch a little bit as you do it. So it's just a little bit of a split stance, push the hips back, same sort of dealio. And that is our good morning and the split stance good morning. So this is a front squat. It can be done with a single arm, a double arm. It can be done with just your hands. But the idea is you pop it up in a front rack position, which is the bell on your shoulders. If you had two, it'd look like this, where your other hand's up and the bell's in the other hand. And you're doing a squat. You're going all the way down, standing all the way back up. So you're in that good squatting position, all the way down, all the way back up. That's a left arm front squat with a single dumbbell. And you can switch to the right arm, you can do it with a kettlebell, all kinds of fancy jazz up in there. So this is the walking lunge, and you can do this walking or in place. She's gonna show you what you can do walking inside, a couple steps, turn around, a couple steps. Another way you can do this is by just stepping out and then stepping back, which looks like this. Step out, step back. You can also do this by stepping back and then forward. So she basically start with your feet here and step back and then step forwards. And this is a slightly different stimulus. Some people far prefer this. They say it mimics a walking lunge a little bit better than actually stepping forward and then stepping back. Some things that we can do to make this more challenging, or that you'll also see pop up, are walking lunge with weight. And you can do this with two hands or you can do it with one hand. We're gonna demonstrate it with one hand, but there is walking lunge with weight at your waist, which looks like this. So you hold it at your side, you lunge out, and then you lunge back. Or you lunge and walk around. That's the other one as well. There's holding it on your shoulder. Same sort of deal. And then there's holding it up overhead, which is the most horrendous of all of these. A lunge out and a lunge back. And those are all our walking lunge variations.